Hey everyone, and welcome back to Niko Vlogs. On my mind today, Modern Warfare 3 spawn logic gets an update, another big game developer steps up against SOPA, Mass Effect says they're going to focus on an ending rather than the franchise, and the PS Vita sales figures. Let's get going. Some of you may have noticed over the weekend that Modern Warfare 3 did get a small update. This was to update the spawn logic in the game, and developers are saying that you should see a drastic reduction in the amount of spawn killing that happens to you now. So I am super pumped for this game. I actually think I might play some Modern Warfare tonight and test out this new patch. I used to get super frustrated by spawning, running 2 feet, getting shot in the back. It was really, really dumb. Apparently someone raked up 144 kills in one game. And they did that by manipulating the spawn logic, getting you to spawn in a specific spot every time and just killing you. So they're hoping that this new patch will stop any of that from happening. I am hoping as well, but I have a slight feeling some people are going to figure out how to do it anyways. Moving on, Epic Games, developers of Gears of War, has come out publicly against SOPA. Although they did say that they are against pirating of video games, and one of their games was actually one of the most pirated games of 2011, so you know they take this stuff seriously, and they still say that they cannot support SOPA in its current form. Now, this brings a lot of questions to mind. I spoke earlier, or in the last vlog, of Sony, EA, and Nintendo all coming out against SOPA as well. Epic Games is just another huge game company to do it. The thing is, all 4 of those big game companies are part of the ESA. Now, the ESA is actually still listed as a supporter of SOPA, but I don't think it will be for too long. And once the ESA pulls their support, I think you're going to see a reaction from the government. So I really hope that this keeps up the momentum of dropping supporters, because SOPA is bad for everybody. Moving on, Mass Effect. The Mass Effect franchise is fairly new in terms of franchises. I mean, if you're talking about video game franchises like Final Fantasy and Zelda, which have been around for decades, Mass Effect is a little newer than those. However, game developers, although they do have some ideas for where the franchise will go after Mass Effect 3, they said right now they are way more concerned with giving players an epic ending to Mass Effect 3. So they're willing to sacrifice the whole hangnail ending to bring you back. They really just want to give you a great conclusion to a great series. They're focused on the trilogy aspect, and I'm all for this. I think that games and franchise can be adjusted indefinitely in the future to come out with new titles, but I would much rather see a story with a start and a finish, something that I can be proud of, that I beat. You get the point. Moving on, the PS Vita. I've spoken of this before, how its first week sales were very good when compared to the 3DS in Japan. Well, unfortunately, second week sales were cut in half by 50%, and that made Sony nervous. Well, in the weeks following, it did nothing but the same. It's been repeatedly dropping in sales week after week. It's really not doing well, and the majority of the feedback that I'm seeing is that it's just too damn expensive. When you compare it to the 3DS, which is cheaper and has a better game lineup, PlayStation is really going to struggle to make this handheld take off without doing a price cut. A lot of the retailers have actually started to discount it, but there's actually no official discount coming from Sony before the worldwide release in next month, I think, a couple months. So, which is surprising. I think that if they want to save this handheld, they need to follow suit with Nintendo. If you don't remember, Nintendo cut the price of the 3DS right after the launch. I mean, within a week or two. And I think that Sony is going to have to do the same with the PS Vita if they want this handheld to go anywhere. So that's all I had for you today, guys. Hope you enjoyed today's vlog. Hey, I found this cool app. It's called Actually, I'm not going to tell you what it's called, but I'll tell you that it is Star Wars themed. It's an app for iPhone and Android, and I think I'm going to do a review this weekend. It's going to be my first review on this channel, so I'm definitely, Monday to Friday is my news vlogs, and then I'm going to try and get some other stuff out every weekend. I promise you an app review and the next boss in Bulletstorm this weekend, so definitely stay tuned for those. Hope you guys had a great day. Remember to subscribe and share, all that good stuff. I will see you tomorrow.